6 days of the Dietz & Watson Atlantic City Pickleball Open, presented by Total Pickleball, New Belgium Brewery, and a number of other great sponsors who've been here all this week. And glad to have you aboard watching this coverage of the Marrero brothers trying to see if they can wrap up gold. Joanna Lobsher, Rachel Oxenden hanging out with myself, Dave Binns, from the Atlantic City Convention Center.
Amazing hands.
Oh, I wanted that. He wants that one back so bad. It's when you just want to go over and be like,
0-0-2.
Give me a hug, man. I understand. We've all been there.
Wow.
He makes up for it there, though. AJ is showing he's got a lot of hops.
1-0-2.
And the
Point.
unforced error will make it 2-0. So an early lead. It's a good start here for the Marrero brothers.
That was a pretty good pickup. He
2-0-2.
made that look easy. That wasn't an easy dink. He just had that forehand. MJ.
Almost looks like a little
Side
bit of
up.
mixed here. Big Brother's playing, taking up a lot of court.
Well,
Trying
it's
to be
been
the-
effective.
Yeah, trying to be the power player.
0-2-1.
Off the tape. And AJ puts it right at Raul's shoes.
They're fun to watch.
Really fun.
Yeah.
0-2-2.
Can't imagine why Jim Ludwig wanted to put him on center court.
It's not his first time, huh?
Wow, what a great drop.
Point.
Well, I know Jim was part of it back at the U.S. Open a few years ago when Annalie was 13.
1-2-2.
And we got her on center court.
You get a little taste of what center court feels like. You want to go back, I'm sure.
For sure.
Oh, he hits that one long.
Point.
MJ holding his own.
Yeah, he is not backing down.
So knotted up at 2 here, 2-2-2.
2-2-2.
Quick hands by AJ, but he puts it into the net.
I would slow it down a little bit. I mean, right now they're all just hitting as hard as they
3-2-2.
can, but when they set up the point, they're doing pretty good.
Side out.
So side out after that one was just wide. Raul
2-3-1.
Datta in the light blue. His favorite movie is the original Pink Panther.
Wow.
Seems like a
Easy.
path less chosen to go there for the choice. And now they do slow it down.
There you
And
go.
it works out for the Marreros.
A lot of times soft wins.
What do you do after a long day of announcing
server
pickleball? To mellow out, or
Find myself a New Belgium Voodoo Ranger tonight.
Good answer.
I set you up and you nailed it. Great job.
Oh, shoot.
Second server. 3-3-2.
Quick hands
Side
there
up.
by Matt Krivitsky.
I think he wanted that one up a little bit higher. If that was a lob, I think that was a lob.
3-3-1.
That's sometimes what my lob looks like.
Ooh,
Wow.
thought that was going to be a winner.
I thought he touched it, so I guess not.
Oh,
Great placement.
yeah, Datta came in there.
Yeah, I thought he touched it too.
Point.
Oh, look.
The focus you have to be at in game 3, this score, you have to be so focused. You cannot make mistakes.
Correct
Every
spot.
serve in, every return in, you have to play perfectly.
So tomorrow we'll have replay available.
Oh.
I think that they might want to put that one back on replay.
I don't know if we've got the kitchen cam angle on that one, but he did come awfully close to that
4-3,
line.
1.
These refs are pretty all over that kitchen line. I got called for it today. You don't realize how much you're in the kitchen until you have a ref.
Second serving.
Yeah, that'll come into play.
What's great about these courts, I mean, sometimes you do go to tournaments and, you know, there's 5 different lines out there because they're trying to maximize courts, and so they're painting over, and
4-3-2.
you don't know what is the kitchen line, and so it's nice to just be playing on
A clean court.
almost at it.
Point.
MJ's telling his brother I had that one.
You really have to trust your partner. It's really important. Sometimes we make mistakes. We just have to play
5-3-2.
through it. I love when I play mixed and the guy's not trusting his girl partner, and that's when I know I've got him.
Point. Timeout.
So Marrero and Marrero now have given up 3 straight points, and it's Datta and Krivitsky who have this lead as we're going to do the side switch. And it's actually the side switch comes at a good time because I'm thinking the Marreros might have wanted to take a timeout here anyway.
Yeah, I think that they kind of lucked out with that one. That saves them a timeout, another timeout if they need it.
People should really use this as a timeout. Sometimes people just switch sides and then they want to go. You really take your time, take the whole time, get a drink, talk about strategy. You can talk to your partner. You really have to use the whole side change timeout.
Have you guys? I don't know if you have siblings. Do your siblings play? Do you play pickleball with your siblings?
I have a sister. She was an amazing tennis player, and I keep telling her it's time. So she's getting out there a little bit more and more, and I don't want to see what happens when she really gets into it.
My brother tries, but I like to be the star in the family, so.
I knew you had something good to say because you had a smirk on your face when I brought that up.
She's like, I don't know what pickleball is. Don't even try it.
I'm not
man.
going to teach you. No, I'm just kidding.
All right, so while we have a second, I'm sure you guys have people at home watching, and as you're making I'm assuming this is your broadcasting debut for the two of you?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, you got anybody at home you want to say hello to?
Hi to my kids, Nick and Aaron, and my boyfriend Adam, my parents Monica,
6-3-2.
Rick. Hello.
Oh, yeah. All my friends. I gotta say hi to my mom. Is she watching? I don't know. My wife, my kids, my nephew.
All the people. Oh, that was close. That's tough. The ref is looking at the kitchen line, so they rarely call a ball in or out. They are just looking at the kitchen line. That's tough.
It's a tough angle to see anyway for the ref.
7-3-2.
We had Jack Feinberg, one of the refs, on earlier today, and it was fascinating talking to him about the game from a referee's perspective. Great backhand as he puts it through Datta's 5-hole, and they finally do get the side out here. And they've got to make a run here before this thing gets away.
3-7-1. Second serving.
And again, it's the 3rd shot.
You got to hit that over. It's game over if you don't.
3-7-2.
I want. Oh, nice poach.
The ATP, I don't think it caught the
Side out.
line though, and that's going to be a side out. It was a good thought.
7-3-1.
Oh, just wide. It's close. It's one of those shots you just have to drill, or you're just not going to think to do it in a game.
Second server.
Try to drive that from the baseline. So 7-3-2. See if the Marreros can get a stop here and get the
7-3-2.
serve back without being in a bigger hole, and they're not going to
Point.
be able to do that.
Really hurts with a return. That's, if you think about it, about 10% of the game that you just lost. You have to get your returns over.
8-3-2. Point.
That was a good lob. I mean, it's hard to hit an offensive shot on a lob that good.
Yeah, and that's one of those,
You
you know.
just want to keep that in, you know.
Yeah, and he had to take it. I mean, it's all the balls have been landing in, and
I would like to see AJ and MJ take a
9-3-2.
switch on the return. AJ just seems to be a little stronger on that left side.
Pivotal point in this game here.
Side out.
And they catch a break, they'll get the serve back, but down 3-9. This is, they're back against the wall here.
9-3-2. I'll recall the score. 3-9-2.
It's
Score
3-9-1.
again. 3-9-1.
There you go.
See?
Players always
There you
know the
go.
score.
Yeah.
Ref.
Wow.
Wow. That
Nice
was
return.
amazing.
That does land in.
Funky
That
stuff.
was an unorthodox ATP.
Great point.
Point.
Whatever it takes.
That was a weird point, but it still was awesome.
Another look at it.
That was technically an ATP.
Yeah, yeah.
Weird but true.
This kid's hands. So
The digs that MJ is
Second
coming up
serve.
with.
So 4-9-2.
See if they can keep the serve here.
4-9-2.
I feel like they need to run off another 3 or 4 at least before they give it up.
they definitely need at least one.
Well, they're not going to get it.
Side out.
So Datta and Krivitsky, again, they came through the losers bracket. So if they win this game, they'll win the match, but then they'll go to a race to 15. And then we're really going to need the Voodoo
9-4-1.
Rangers showing up here at the
love that you-
broadcast table.
I love that you call it a race. Like,
Yeah, it's a marathon 15.
MJ's skill in digging out these balls is really remarkable. He's just dropping it right in the kitchen, making it unattackable. He's doing awesome.
just keeping him in the point. I mean, that's the
9-4-2.
whole thing is stay in the point.
AJ is taking everything.
Wow, great switch though.
Point.
Great effort.
And we have match
Timeout.
point.
Receiving team.
Timeout going to be taken by the
10-4-2.
Marrero brothers. We'll step aside and back to Atlantic City after this. The Atlantic City Pickleball Open is brought to you by Dietz & Watson. It's a family thing. By Total Pickleball, lowest prices guaranteed. By Clover Health, why not more pickleball? By Splish Naturals Sport, everyone deserves wellness. By the Atlantic City Sports Commission, when it comes to sports event planning, no one else can compete. And by Meet AC, Atlantic City means business. Well, we have reached match point here in this men's doubles 3-5-19 plus bracket. Match point, but not championship point. Do you guys like the double elimination fact in the championship? I know Kyle has talked a little bit about maybe they might examine whether or not to keep that, but
Depends if I won the first 2 out of 3.
right?
Yeah, that's what it depends on.
I mean, I feel like, you know, at some point it's going to, if they changed it, at some point it's going to benefit you, and at some point it's going to hurt you. But I think it, you know, levels out.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of times I think if you're coming in from the opportunity bracket and you win that first match, there's a good chance you're going to win the next one because you're feeling hot. You've just played the team. It's a lot of pickleball at the end of the day, but that's why you guys see in the winner's bracket.
I think it's a nice advantage to have because you worked really hard to stay in that winner's bracket, and if you've come that far, I feel like it's almost a courtesy to give you that last chance. I
Right.
think you've earned it.
How about that shot there by MJ? Moving backwards with the overhead and putting it right at Krivitsky's feet.
4-10-1.
So they get a chance here. They stave off one elimination point,
I wanna
or
know
one
how
match
much-
point.
I'm
I should
Second
say.
server.
I want to know how much MJ's paddle weighs. Is he playing with the 9-5?
Lead
4-10
tape?
two.
It looks like he's got some lead tape up there.
That's long.
Point.
So 5-10. Crowd trying to cheer him on here.
I mean, at 10 years old, what were you doing at 10 years old? I was not on center court on
I
TV.
was.
5-10
I was
two.
riding my bike somewhere. That's probably what I was doing.
For sure.
Side out.
So they get the side out, and this will be match point number 2.
A lot of pressure right now.
These kids can handle it.
10-5-1.
Great digs again.
Second serve.
Amazing the hands on this kid.
Make them hit one more shot.
That's right.
We can do that. A lot of times they just start overhitting and
Get it, just get it. Get
10-5-2.
one more stop here and get the serve back.
Great.
And they do just
Side
that.
out.
There you go. Let's see what they can do with the side out.
huge hold.
See if that gives them a little bit of confidence here.
5-10-1. Point.
All right.
Use it.
Back to a 4-point game.
Timeout. Receiving team.
And a timeout going to be
6-10.
taken now by Datta and Krivitsky.
Two.
They've got a little
6-10-1.
bit to think about. We'll think about it as well. Back to Atlantic City in just a moment. Well, it's tightened up here in game 3. The Marrero brothers making a little bit of a charge. They've got it to 6-10. Datta and Krivitsky use a timeout. They've had 3 match points and have not been able to cash them in. Got to get a little bit of confidence from that, right?
Yeah, I mean, those are 3 big holds. I mean,
Time in.
little run here. I mean, they're right back in it.
Six, 10-1. Football.
A foot fault gets called on Datta, so make it 7-10. And now you're starting to think
7-10-1.
about it on the other side.
I think you
For
are.
sure. You're a little nervous. Oh, that's unlucky.
Second server.
I'm being asked by the truck how many times you guys have played in the U.S. Open.
4.
I've only played 1 U.S. Open. I just started playing a couple
7-10-2.
years ago.
Ball.
Wrong
Use the position.
server.
No, that's
Oh.
tough.
This is why you ask, am I good?
Side out.
Wow, that's tough.
It is tough.
So we got match point number 4.
See if they can fight their way back.
Yes. 10-7-1.
Gotta let that go. And Datta puts it right down the middle. And we're gonna go to another game. A race to 15. Joanna, you're telling me you need to check out.
I think I might. I'll see if I can stay. I might have
One
to
more
check
game.
out.
One more game. One more game.
Yeah.
One more game.
We'll give New Belgium a little bit more love as long as you're here. Willie,
I'll see what I can do.
maybe
One
I'll
more
even
game?
sample the product. We're going to step aside. The decisive race to 15 coming up after this timeout.